Team Enterprise Alliance, you can make your presentation now.
Good evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, life is basically all about balance. It's about how you balance your priorities in life. It's about how you balance, say a lady, it's about how you balance your personal life and your office life, how you manage your time. If you take the modern businesswoman in Sri Lanka, she leads a very busy lifestyle. Just taking a look at our storyboard. There are times when a lady has to stay at work till about 8 or past 8 of the night, and then maybe rush off for a party or a cocktail or a dinner with the CEO afterwards. So all these times, she may wonder, like, she has to go all the way back home to dress some different party dress. Say for example, take for an example, say the lady's working at the World Trade Center. She has to go for a cocktail at Hilton, but say she lives all the way in Malawi. She has to go all the way to Malawi just to come back to Hilton. We have created like a 2-in-1 dress where she can dress the same dress to go to her office, to go do whatever business needs, and then just do a simple process and go for a party wear afterwards. Abby will go to stage and just demonstrate how this dress works.
Basically, with our dress, we didn't want to just create a dress, we wanted to create a whole business concept. We basically wanted to create a new business idea. So this dress is just one in many that we could design with our idea. Basically, it's quite a simple dress, but it's elegant, and it's, you know, not only Sri Lankan ladies that dress in saris would wear it, all cultures could wear this dress. It's quite modern. You've got double collars, you've got puff sleeves. We've basically shown with this cotton you can do quite a lot with it. We've got the puff sleeves, which, you know, emphasise the shoulders, and we've just got a simple straight design. And basically what it does is you can take it apart, which you can remove. Quite a fitted dress, so it could be done in many sizes. We've got the 6 buttons, and we've also got this simple curve just to kind of make it a bit more, you know, elegant. And then you can remove the bottom part, and it basically becomes a whole new dress. So a busy businesswoman can, you know, just quickly take it off and go straight to her business meeting. It's an elegant dress. You could wear it to interviews, you could wear it just to an office day. It could be used in many things. And basically the idea of the dress is the concept. It's like, this isn't just one dress, this isn't just about one thing. This is a dress in the beginning dress of the range, basically.
This dress is basically targeted to the A to B market, A to B segments, ladies from A to B segments. Mainly because one thing is handloom, and handloom material, it not only provides great comfort because it's pure cotton, so it has elegance and sophistication, and also it provides the person who wears it the feeling of belongingness, saying, I'm wearing something truly Sri Lankan. And the other thing that we wanted to mention is, as Ms. Niroshi mentioned yesterday, handloom material in Sri Lanka, it's still not really promoted enough. But if you promote it to an up-end, high-end market, this will definitely get promoted within the country. So to tell more about our brand name and our price strategy, I call upon Pete and Krish.
I think it's an important point to make that what we're presenting today isn't just a dress, it's a business, and it's a whole potential range of dresses. We're creating our new space in the market for our target market, which we previously mentioned. We've got a tagline, which is life is all about balance. I know I asked you earlier, Niroshi, if you would wear this and if you thought it was a good idea, and you agreed that you thought it was.
Well, this is not simply ugly monotonous child's play, guys. This is something which is new, based on the literally and metaphorically on the concept of premium fusion business wear. So we are actually aiming for women from A to B class, and we have already priced the dress somewhere around about 5,500 rupees. The total cost was 2,665 rupees. So we have a profit margin of 56.7%.
It's an important point to make that I don't know how much you guys know about the pricing structure within the fashion market. 5,500 is fairly expensive for a dress, but it's a premium product we're selling here. And not only that, it's 2 premium products. It's your business outfit for during the day, and it's your party dress for the evening. So if you divide 5,500 by 2, it's a very good deal you're getting for such a high quality item.
How do you think that a customer would want to wear the same, you're changing the look, but then you're keeping a part of the outfit for that person to go out in the evening? She's going to be noted that, okay, definitely it's a part of the outfit.
Well, then it's all part of blending your accessories. Ladies know how to do it. You can just do your hair up and put in different accessories, and it definitely would look different. Maybe your different shoes,
I
bags.
think also we remove quite a lot of the dress to make it look quite different. I mean, the
Yeah,
whole
'cause
shape of the dress is different. I mean, the shirt makes it look very businessy, whereas as soon as you remove that, you've got quite an elegant, I mean, the blue of the material is a really nice colour. And once you've removed kind of the black material from it, it's really quite an elegant dress.
Oliver, would you agree with the strategy on this?
I'm interested in this. As you turn up to work in this dress, which is clearly a multi-purpose dress, and you want to be taken seriously as a businesswoman, aren't people going to think that you're just looking forward to kicking off the shoulder pads and partying in the evening?
No, not at all. I think we've taken the point of power dressing very seriously. There's the puffed shoulders, there's a double collar. That's all about power dressing.
This dress, you know, would look quite elegant on many sizes, and you know, if there's an American or a UK businesswoman working here, they would wear it, whereas maybe, you know, the other dress, a UK woman maybe would not wear that. So here we're not ruling out anyone, we're targeting everyone.
Can we say something?
Yeah, yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't want to turn up in the same dress in the evening. I thought, before you even said it, I thought the same thing. If I was going to a work party with the same people, I know that I would automatically notice that my colleague was wearing that earlier on and she's just removed a piece of the material, and I personally don't think that I would wear that.
Would you like to wear that leopard dress and go to work?
No, I won't. Exactly what I was going to say. If it was,
You'd
if it was
rather go
left
for a
on
fancy
store,
dress parade,
if
right?
it was left on store, if you leave our dress and their dress in a store, what would you go? Miss Niroshi, what would you go for? Would you go for the leopard dress or would you go for this dress? The
Just see the frills,
That's what basically stands out.
Basically, we're giving them the option. You know, if they are going to go to the party with people they work with, then maybe yes, they would like to change. But with our dress, we're giving them the option to be, you know, stylish and elegant in the day and in the night, and giving the convenience.
And we're not talking about just only going with the office people. There might be an occasion where, say, you're going with your boyfriend or your husband for a dinner out. Maybe it's your anniversary and you want to go right after that. But you know, you have a very tight schedule. You have to balance your personal life and your office life. This is what our whole concept is all
And it
about.
also, if you're going to go travelling, it's one dress. Whereas if you're going away for a night, you've got to pack a load of things. This is one dress. Whereas if you go to take two dresses, then you have to take two pairs of shoes. You've got to take different accessories. So with that, you don't have to.
Can I have one moment?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Dan, coming back to a question about the interview lady who comes to the interview with our dress.
Yes.
Well, I'll definitely consider herself as a confident woman and a person who believes in herself. Because to wear such a dress, she should be confident.
Rochelle's saying she wouldn't wear it. She's not our target market. Our target market is, you know, hard-working women from 25 upwards. We're not targeting young girls. So I think
Something else
Rochelle
she-
saying she wouldn't wear it is not a true show of.
And just a final
Can I add
point
something?
about
Yes,
what,
you know,
what
I'll
Imesh-
give you one more question from you and one more question from her.
Okay, no,
Okay,
just
fine.
the final point of what Imesh said when the lady coming in with their dress.
Yes.
I would personally think that she's outdated, she's out of tune, she doesn't have any style in her way, where if she comes in our dress, she would have elegance and she would have the complete smartness as a professional business lady.
Okay.
This dress does not show it. That's
Okay.
We were asked to make a garment for the office,
Yes.
and we've made a bold garment which shows confidence in modern day woman for the office. That's what we were asked to do.
Okay.
So you may leave the boardroom now, and we'll have a deliberation session. Niru, I think both teams defended their position and their strategy, but you know, you got a lot of experience in this area about design. What's your view on who is the winning team?
I think it has to be Enterprise Alliance because they've got the strategy right, and also the task is properly looked into. Whereas the other group is more into the creative side, and they haven't looked into the task properly.
I do agree. I like that the referencing that they did to the past and you attempt to sort of create some sort of heritage, but I think the work hard, play hard product is more coherent and maybe more appropriate in the modern environment.
I also think the out-of-the-box type of scenario came from that team, which is looking at a totally different concept that, you know, this is about innovation and about being modern about it, and I think that came out of that dress, especially that they can use it for two different things at the same time and pay 5,500 rupees for it.
Enterprise Alliance clearly had the focus, a business kind of strategy, and they were ahead. I think we all agree with that.
Niroshin, just to put you on the spot, which do you think is actually sellable?
I think it's Enterprise Alliance.
That dress will.
If you want to take it further, I think it'll work.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay, I think we're ready to announce the winning team. Both groups have done well, but I think we should look at the task, and based on the strategy, Enterprise Alliance wins.
Okay, I want you all to stay because, you know, if another person gets eliminated from team synergy, then it's going to be an imbalance. So, you know, we are going to swap one of you all into that team. And, you know, who was the leader of this team? Okay, whom would you pick, you know, if you were to swap from the other side?
If I had to take someone, I would take Abby.
You take Abby, okay.
Whom do you think, you know, should get eliminated? Who was your weak link? You were the leader.
We all worked as hard as one another in this one. As the teams are getting smaller, I think it's actually easier for us to work together. And we got along really well, and everyone got on with different things throughout the task, and no one underperformed.
As the leader, are you taking the rap for it?
No, because I contributed to a lot of the ideas, and I done a lot of the designing and a lot of work on the dress. So I don't think I deserve.
But I think you got the strategy wrong. I mean, I didn't see a leopard in that.
No, you don't see a leopard, but the colours associate with a leopard.
But if somebody comes, walks in with that dress, you know, you still can't, you know, get the picture. You defended the situation. I appreciate that. But, you know, in a competitive situation, you know, the competition got the act together. It's an elimination game here. So you can't come up with something completely novel. What was your, you know, reaction when they wanted to design something like that? Do you think, you know, a non-Sri Lankan would wear that? What's your point of view? So out of the three, who would you think was the weakest link? You saw the whole action.
Yeah, everybody equally contributed to the work. It's just that I think when you were looking at your task, you haven't identified one point that you've got the Sri Lankan element, so it has to come from you who brought this up, because I don't know who commented on it, or you should have discussed a little in detail, because the Sri Lankan fabric was given to make a modern dress. So using Sri Lankan costumes into it is not really required. That's what
You completely got the strategy wrong.
Selena, what is your opinion on that? You've got three people and, you know, one's going to walk out. Yeah. Who, you know, stuck to this leopard and the high-risk strategy?
Okay, I didn't think that the leopard idea was a high-risk strategy. I thought it was a very strong concept.
Yes.
The idea of keeping the traditional wear within it was initially Imesh's idea, and we went with it. We believe that women in businesses wear saris, so we thought we don't want to just go it from 0 to 100. You know, we thought we needed steps to get them there to the modern day. So we thought this was a great way of taking them there. It's taking that tradition to a modern garment.
Well, the idea, we put everyone's, even as team leader, I'm taking everyone's decisions and creativity into account. I don't want to dismiss someone's idea, so what I've done is I've tried to put everyone's idea. Selena's done the back piece, and as you said, Imesh wants to keep the traditional sari piece. I took everyone's piece into consideration. I didn't want to dismiss anyone.
The blame rests with you, Rochelle, for the reason, as the project manager or the leader, the buck stops with you.
I didn't feel like it was high risk at all. And I think that in life we have to take risks. If we don't take risks, then we don't find out whether they work or not. And that's what I've done. It didn't work this time, but who knows? In a few years' time, I might take another risk and it might work.
That's great, but in this case, you know, the blame rests with you. So, you know, if I look at, you know, the three people, right, you know, and you didn't make the right call at the right time by stopping and saying, look, this doesn't work. I mean, I'm not saying you are wrong. You know, there's no way that I'm saying, and I don't think my colleagues would also say that's wrong. But in a competition, you know, the competition was much more focused. They were decisive. They exactly knew, you know, what they would go, and it was a medium risk strategy. It's a competitive mode. Not that I'm not challenging, you know, I'm just challenging strategy, and in a competitive spirit, you know, you lost.
You should speak out more when you take decisions, because it is competitive. And also, if you read your task too many times, then you know what you're heading towards.
Yeah, for the verdict is, Rochelle, you are the one who's going to get eliminated from the this round.
Thank you very much.
Abby, you have been requested by Team Synergy to cross over to their team, and I think it's going to be a tough task because they have lost nearly 3 rounds now. And Imesh, I think you're Sri Lankan, so you need to give the ground situation right. I think twice, you know, you didn't get the strategy right, but somebody else paid for it. You know, the leadership paid for it because they were not aggressive to challenge you and get the focus. So I want you to go into more detail. I need you to give them the right input, and you need to challenge him, because if you don't challenge him, and if you don't get it right next time, you know, one of you all will have to, you know, leave again. So competition is at a different level now, and you know, I need you to compete hard. Look at, you know, things which are practical, things which are realistic, because the next 2 rounds is, you know, as if you are playing in a real boardroom scenario, and this is a great opportunity for you to do so.
How do you feel?
I'm upset that I went, but I think I've done really well.
Okay. What do you think of the decision?
I think the decision was fair. I think the other group went the extra mile, but I think we had a stronger concept. But I've loved every minute of it. So.
What did you enjoy the most?
All the tasks. I'm a dancer. I don't do this every day, and when I have my career, I'm probably not going to be doing all these little tasks like the fish market, the cinema ticket. So everything. I just stay in the studio all day. So it's fun.
If you could do it differently?
Try to be more out of the box. Maybe just think further, maybe brainstorm more, go further, and maybe not just take the first decision as fun.